1,000-player civilization experiment.
That's so sick. Okay, first of all, this has me more hyped than like any movie I've seen this year. Hello everyone, my name is Casper Fox. I'm a musical writer and a reaction analysis YouTuber. And today I'm checking out something that I haven't really done before on this channel. 1,000 Players Simulate Civilization, Rich and Poor by Ish, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. But it's a video that was suggested by one of my friends, and it looks cool. In my free time, I really love watching I spend 100 days in Minecraft hardcore, 100 days building a village, or 100 days in an ocean-only world, stuff like that. I particularly enjoy Minecraft videos on my own. So it's like, you know what? This video is like 2 hours and 30 minutes long, so I'm gonna bring you guys along with me as I watch this. I have no idea what to expect from this. I know that there was a shit ton of reactions made from it when it like came out. It's like almost like 9 months old at this point. Yeah, it came out summer last year, July. I don't know what to expect. I've not seen any of these simulations, but if it's anything, like I think it's going to come down to how human these people are going to be acting, because people tend to, especially in video games, to kind of abandon morals a little bit because there's less consequences. Like you die and then nothing really happens. In a video game, you just respawn, but in real life you die and then that's it, obviously. So that's going to be really interesting to see. I will be recording this over the span of multiple days. Like this, like obviously now this is in like, I'm recording this in April for Patreon stuff for that one. YouTube's going to be later, but it's going to be a compilation. So if the light changes, if my clothes change or something like that, then it is because this was recorded over multiple days, so don't get thrown off from that. But yeah, I think that's enough you having to kind of explain. I don't know how much music or anything like that, so we're just going to break it down from like more of a reaction point and talk about it and see, and then we're going to cut it down. So if you want to watch the full unedited version of this video, you can go to patreon.com and watch it. But for now, I hope you do enjoy this cut down compilation-y kind of bit for it. How about we get into 1,000 Players Simulate Civilization, Rich and Poor by Ish. Let's do it.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history,
Damn.
I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization.
Okay.
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
Oh, okay. Oh, and like multiple
now,
streamers were on it.
Freedom to do whatever they want, farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society.
Did that say call me Carson?
Become a dictator and build a
Oh, call me Cass. Okay, I was about to say.
Society. At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich green paradise, the other one,
you're kidding me,
is a barren wasteland. It's up to each player to work with what they've got.
Okay.
Will there be peace between the islands, or will
Doubt
there
it.
be war? What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen.
That was not a
All I will say
rocket.
is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video.
Okay.
I present to you the Rich and Poor 1,000-player civilization experiment.
That's so sick. Okay, first of all, this has me more hyped than like any movie I've seen this year. That's not true, but yeah. Okay, who do we root for? I think we gotta root for like the rich have it well. So I'd say we'd root for the poor. What I'm curious to see about this is that how are the rich gonna, like, if the rich are knowledgeable about the fact that the other country is poor and needs help and maybe lend some of those resources, I hope that like maybe the human greed we've come to know in the real world, maybe they've learned from that and maybe help the poor a little bit. From what we see from the preview, I guess there will be some bad apples, and that ideology is pretty quick to spread, especially with like this sense of belonging. But it also plays into the fact that people don't really see what they're doing, because they can turn off this game and then anything they did in here won't have a consequence in that regard, right? Whereas if you do something in real life, it's going to have a consequence. So it's going to be interesting to see how all this plays into all of that. All right, Ish, let's see what you've been cooking.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel.
I don't want to participate, but I will give you a sub and a like, so thank you for that.
All right, we got 1,000. Good luck,
Oh,
everyone.
it's so laggy. Okay, there's Sprayed 500. Day 1.
It was the beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
what is this place?
Cool.
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first 1 would be a barren wasteland.
Smart.
Hey, you guys having a good time?
No. There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive
Yeah.
mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this
Well,
place.
because then if I'm seeing that it's a barren wasteland, using Minecraft tactics, I think I would just, well, then I'd start digging, but with what tools? I think my best bet is like having people split. I think I'd split someone into getting mining and others to look around scouting for like food and resources, because if there's no trees on this island, you're going to have to go looking for like an abandoned mine shaft. So hopefully they can get wood from there.
Players realized that building
Oh,
civilizations on
was
Island
that on a
1
tree
would
right
be
there?
particularly challenging. And not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome. Oh no! No, no, no! Oh! And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Erupt?
Ooh, I'm not going down there.
This volcano also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
Okay.
This killed a lot of people.
That's pretty cool. I will say I'm glad that it's not just like not that there's anything wrong with vanilla, but I think it's really, really cool that they have all these like mods implicated. Because I was just like, wow, I saw rocket leading off and all that stuff. I wonder what how the mods are gonna affect. Like we're already seeing that the poor island. We'll call it the orange and the green island just to like make sure. Because I kind of the orange islands is a Pokemon thing, but the orange island seems to already be losing players purely based off of things that like that make them less fortunate.
Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it,
yeah.
you really can't do anything.
Literally nothing.
Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too. But, of course, it was
The water's
completely
boiling.
surrounded by boiling water.
Of course.
Got to be kidding me.
Maybe just pick up some blocks.
Let's go over to Island 2.
Let's see the green island. Dude, so something that really, really makes or breaks these videos is that obviously the voiceover has to be cool, but you can have like preference, like even like his voice is like nice. It's nothing like revolutionary, but it's a nice voice to listen to when you make these videos, right? But also just something as simple as camera work.
Meanwhile,
Like look at this transition.
Let's go over to Island 2.
Like that is so well made. This is literally a feature-length film you can watch for free on YouTube. The great thing is you only have to pay by either getting YouTube Premium or watch ads, right? So you're kind of paying with your time in that regard. And I think that's really, really cool that we get to consume a free product essentially and still supporting artists in that regard, right?
Hey guys. Life on Island 2 was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Selling water? From the ocean? Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized they had chosen the island of safety and wealth. You
Yeah.
are literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only
Gold
real
bartender.
danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood.
And did people do that?
But some people found a way to even work around that. So
How?
you're planning to build a bakery.
Yes, I am.
Aw.
And you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak.
Oh, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no.
Okay, so like we've already encountered labor as an issue. Yeah, so I guess we'll be seeing, I think we'll probably be seeing here in the early stages, we'll be seeing a lot of the consequences of like modern day capitalism, like first world problems over on the green island, and then probably more like survival based problems over on the orange.
I don't want carrots. I want fair working conditions.
Because of the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them to
Yeah.
mine underground. Hello, Saps, you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
Ching.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth,
I can,
and
yeah,
they were
probably.
very optimistic about their future.
All right.
By the end of the
Gorgeous.
first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree.
Yeah.
You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island
That can't be the real voice of that player, surely.
1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the Rat, what are you serving them here? It's very popular.
Bread.
Bread? And you
do,
get
you know?
What the Frick, why?
Because you're evil.
Is this a bread line?
They're actually waiting in line. Isn't that cool?
No. I also got word that there was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
People at the volcano?
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano?
No.
Hey guys.
Surely not.
Hello!
I mean,
What?
Mario. And Kirby, well, I guess like I don't know if it works like that in this Minecraft, but they might have accommodated for it. But like volcanic soil is incredibly fertile, which is why you'll have civilization risking the biscuit living around it. Pompeii, for example. But yeah, so I guess it would make sense that they would have a farm here, but how'd they move the water without iron? Or is this like a no? That makes no sense. Oh well, let's see what Mario has to say.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Mafia.
This was Lingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join his Italian mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Can we tell you a little secret?
Why?
We found some netherite.
Oh?
Really?
How?
Don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the
Okay,
meantime,
so we already have like a mafia from the Orange Island being set up.
on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
Okay.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition. And a coalition
Cute.
it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and their
What the fuck does a Canadian cartel do? They come mow the lawn and apologize for existing?
employees.
I want fair working conditions.
How much even being paid to work up here?
Paid? We're getting paid?
Later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict. What the heck?
Being?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition.
Oh shit.
Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised that that would happen in like an experiment. Like, yeah, no, I'm genuinely not even surprised.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify
Smart.
under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
So
We're going to
sick.
turn this mountain into our city currently.
Ah, okay.
Sick.
The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most
Oh,
respected,
wow.
the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1.
Well,
as
obviously.
expected. But let's see what happens in the following days.
See, I'm not even sure that the 2 islands, like even if they migrate to one another, I'm not even sure that that's going to be the problem. I think the problem is going to be internal conflict, and they're already sowing the seeds in it between the Commonwealth and Cass's coalition. Oh, they've lost 4 players on the Green Island. Womp
As
womp.
players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event.
Oh?
Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Knight, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yep.
I do have food. You're private, but
Oh, I
don't
need food.
worry.
God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this player, Spoon, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spoon's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his political ambitions.
But isn't that a win-win? I feel like that's a win-win. Like, I think that if I ever became a politician, I think that I would also be like, hey, with me in power, this is the kind of stuff you could get. So like, if I'm in power, you could get 5 bread per day. I know I'm not in power yet, but here's a bread to prove that I'm serious about my business. Like, you know, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, you know?
That is until...
Oh!
Oh my god.
Who is a traitor?
He was trying to assassinate Spoon.
We had our first assassination on day 2? Or assassination attempt, I guess. Oh,
Spood had survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1.
It's kind of nuts that, like, even if you, like, I don't think Spood was, like, necessarily hated, but even if there are suspicions about a world leader or some leader, and then having an assassination attempt fail, people would see that as, like, holy shit, he survived an assassination, he's still standing for more. Wow, holy shit, this guy, da-da-da-da-da. I think that there's definitely probably some world leaders out there that have staged an assassination to try and gain more favor in that regard, right? Could probably imagine that's happened in real life.
People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spood used this leverage to establish an empire named Westhelm.
Westhelm? That's so sick.
These people have made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Even though the people of Westhelm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
That's great.
Somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face. But now, he's dead!
For the first time,
Okay.
it seemed like the people of Island 1 had hope.
Yeah, but what about the Mafia?
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon. Nearly killed by some dude.
Island 1 was finally starting to develop
That's very funny.
civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as Westhelm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the Raven, nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be
Why is he so sad?
pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and covered the entire island. This lava layer ended up killing a lot of people. That said, a lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2.
Which
See,
is
even though the two
fair game, but then again, like, here's the thing. If we put this in it, like, here it's like God is kind of showing himself to his subjects in that regard, whereas like here in real life, if you do this with two islands, you wouldn't necessarily know who to be mad at, because if you're mad at like the inequality, then that could quickly rise to be like, okay, we're mad at Ish for putting on this island when we could have put on this island. Or they're mad at the other, like, oh, they're so much more fortunate than us. They should share with us, you know, because we're all in this together, yada, yada. So I'm really excited to see how that plays out.
islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now. Rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh,
Slay.
in fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters. Some of them were rather concerning, including a few creations by our mom.
Don't hog the resources because they do. It took 30 hours. That's incredible! Attack on Titan. That's so sick. And the fucking Mario Mafia.
Leader Linguini.
Linguini, yeah.
Speaking of Linguini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
Oh.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
What?
Whoa. Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased! Lego likes just take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a
Yeah,
means to
and
get
that's what I'm saying, like what I mentioned at the start of it, like this lack of consequences, because if you did this in real life, it will take so much more. You are literally, the second you decide that you want to do something like this in real life, you give up your life. You're basically dead. Because either you're going to jail, you're getting shot, or you take another person's life, which gives up part of your soul. And you're probably not either going to jail or like very little people in this regard, like the common man of little, there are very powerful people that still get away with assassinating each other and then nothing, you know? But people killing people, just everyday men and women and they-thems like us, that's like giving up your life. And that's where I said that this like real life consequence thing, it doesn't really play in that much, right? Which makes this like not a non-valid experiment, but we have to take that into account as we're watching this, right? I will say though that props to the 1,000 people for actually like structuring and behaving, not like, cause what they could literally all just start killing each other. But then again, so could we. So, you know.
Food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego likes is an enemy of the mafia.
Okay.
But then, during our interview...
tiring to talk like that all the time.
Oh, wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming out.
Those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really?
Doesn't look like it.
Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory
Oh, okay, I
with
thought they were gonna kill
larger
him.
group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano.
Cool.
I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Okay.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion and use the volcano's height.
So did he go back and ask them to like redo stuff, or is this like all footage that was captured from? Because like I think it's really incredible how he's getting all these shots, you know?
Blowing lava to their advantage.
Maybe he has observers.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Copyright.
Now, speaking of invasions, on day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
I think we're under attack.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
Oh.
We're not here to invade, I swear. We're not here to invade you, we promise.
Why are y'all here?
But I didn't
You brought them all.
I didn't do anything. Okay. The leader of the migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off.
Okay.
What's going on,
That's
Cass?
very funny.
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Okay, that's very nice. Like, she didn't go on the counterattack. Her number one priority was getting people out and, like, kind of pacifist. We'll see if that maintains, because at some point, it's kind of like how, like, no one's a war guy until the war comes type shit. You guys will have no idea who I stole that quote from. But if you do, then please let me know, and I will give you my respect forever. But yeah, I'm excited to see how that evolves.
Glad to hear. Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago or
yeah.
chain
Like
of
Hawaii.
islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle, with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally, it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jofiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
Undertale?
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees and
Pretty.
was the home of a small nation called Barbie Land. What is this?
Legend plastic?
Oh, God.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
That's a Danish quote. Did you know that?
And lastly, the southern island was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and
I would live
swamps.
there.
As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there, although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no
Hey,
roof.
hold your horses there,
He's
cowboy.
building
It's
it.
not done yet.
Yeah.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still,
Smart.
he made lots of friends across Island 2, his best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group.
Oh.
Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north.
I see.
Now, other than accidentally invading the Cass Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant.
That's pretty funny that they did that. I won't lie. Dude, this song's a banger. I'm just listening to like these like dum 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 these jump like these taps on bass. It's very, very nice. I think me personally, I'm settling deep within the swamps where no one would find me.
Take up a system.
But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
Oh?
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened.
Okay.
We are the light. We or Luminara.
Scientology made it to this video, guys.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle,
Furthest north?
it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace.
Okay, so 3 Below Zero is definitely severely autistic because who calculates? I mean that in the best way possible. Like you just know that he logged the in. Bro, 3 Below Zero, I don't know if you had to go to work or school or anything like that, all of that was ignored. Bro called in sick to just fully do that. I love being neurodivergent, bro. Like, it's the best.
But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built.
Why?
They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry. Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
And that's where the bridge is.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
Okay, I see.
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them
Oh,
when Island
no.
1 comes and kills us all.
Okay, so like instantly, this island seems to be thinking the absolute worst. Well, I guess they would think they already think the absolute worst of each other at this point, which, oh man, I wonder who's going to be left standing. You know, can't be a lot of people.
As day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen
Those
next.
watchtowers? Okay. They've only lost, imagine being one of the 7 people on the Green Island that didn't make it to day 3.
Back on Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al-Karasina.
Al-Karasina, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look
Inshallah.
closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with
Legolikes,
the
oh
pirates.
shit, that's the assassination guy.
Lego likes just to take me out of
Yeah.
nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put
There's
a
a hit on
on
him.
So to be clear, Legolikes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates.
Yeah,
You
that's
could probably guess how this
smart.
ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here.
So is this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Ooh. They're boiling him! Oh no! Oh my gosh!
He's gonna get out? Oh my god.
The Al-Karasina pirates had killed Legolikes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Legolikes had
Oh
technically
my god, he
of
died boiling water!
instead of a player. Lingolini didn't know
Oh,
who actually
no!
killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own
head. Yeah,
which
makes
the
sense.
pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect
Yeah.
their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Mashallah!
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't
Bro has literally a Caesar skin on, doesn't he?
foreshadowing.
Emperor Spood was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
That's a nuts thing to say at the table.
Emperor Spood had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
When Emperor Spood left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry guys, sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium.
It's really funny how a lot of them tend to take like inspiration from real world history or real world religions and mythology, especially like Elysium and the, I don't want to call them Scientology because it's not what they are. That's just the vibe I get when people just like start a cult and call themselves enlightened in that regard, you know?
See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness.
Yeah.
And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
Such a big farm as well. This is so pretty.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cow.
Alright, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do?
There it is.
Alright.
I'm really glad that like he's not treating it as an actual instrument because like you can't have divine intervention in a legitimate experiment. I'm glad that he's not treating it as such because moments like these are just so wholesome.
We can kill it for leather!
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westholme's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer.
Yeah, agreed.
But first,
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
see, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina pirates, who
Makes sense.
coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting
Because
as
they're
it was
collecting their
happening.
bounty.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Linguini Mafia.
Mafia.
Oh yes, they're waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for Mario.
Hello, it's me.
Ooh, mamma mia.
Oh my god! He has to he has to put on this voice every single time he talks. I would die.
Looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cult would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters.
They have actual players standing guard. Like, that is insane.
As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1.
I love this.
At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
It's very easy to change like a correlation like that. I'm optimistic, I guess, but eh. The Commonwealth. Hello?
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth.
What
They
the?
had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their own land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it
Oh
up.
my god.
What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting...
Oh my god. And that's definitely something that would happen in real life too. Oh my
anything
god.
done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power. See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has like, barely 5.
That's
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Yeah.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands.
They okay, and again, this wouldn't happen to real life, surely. But like, okay, so this guy was just so annoying that they killed him. Can you imagine? That's nuts, dude.
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh my gosh.
Very pretty.
This is big. Yeah. People didn't really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy.
Makes sense.
But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
What's up? People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1.
They seem to be closer than I think they are. Was that a Spamton skin?
Bordered the ocean next to Island 1.
Yeah, that's definitely Spamton.
That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states.
Well, here's the thing. Is it because of chat they know that? How would they know that, like, in character? You know what I mean? How would they get news like that?
So, Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge.
Oh,
so
shit.
he sent in his place his second in command.
Oh, no!
Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And
Well, I mean, he could still... I feel like there's some common ground there. They could still maintain, like, having a unified island and then... you know, not conquer each other. I feel like there's some common ground to be said there,
Most
right?
important event yet on Island 2. Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation. Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited, I'm terrified.
This is the guy who was making the beach
gonna
house, right?
cause
Or
a
the
war.
yeah. All right. I mean, I'm Team Cass. I think Cass is peak, but the pirates are also very fun.
I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks, it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
So the European Union, United Nations.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I think Joe feels right.
Yeah!
We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it.
I agree.
I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous. Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what.
Oh.
And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them. Food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
Dude, like, I genuinely find it hard to believe that this isn't scripted, because this is like straight out of a movie.
He might have a point. Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy.
I feel like I'm watching an episode of Modern Family. They just need to talk it out.
All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Whoa,
Are you
crazy?
Watch, this is ridiculous.
What's crazy, Jovial, is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my
That's
god.
too
have
much.
to
We
listen to
can't
me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Flex,
We can't do that. That's crazy.
What is happening?
All right, everyone. We can't fight. Let's just vote. All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Aye.
Oh, you got shut down, boy.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
Oh, oh my god! That's nuts! How are we looking? 416 for okay, so there's still Green Island is still in the lead when it comes to players. Oh, gonna fuck him shit up, isn't he? And he was sent into play. Oh my god! What if their leader? What if 3 Below Zero learns about that?
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh my god! So you remember this guy?
The Ballad of Emperor.
He started a band?
He had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
A barren wasteland island, a boiling water sea. Let's go. And no resources to speak of, except a rotten tree.
This is really exciting. They're using, which is really, really funny. So if you take that music and vocals, let's say that they represent kind of the players in the land where you have the fundamentals of the song being the instruments and the players singing being the people. They're using a call and response between the instruments and the vocals to then have it also be a call and response from the land they were giving to the players playing as well. You can hear it. Hear that?
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoot, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens. He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
West Helm took us in and gave us a little home.
Even though Emperor Spoot was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor
Oh,
all the way
wow.
down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished will play a major role in West Helm's justice system.
Oh.
That said, Emperor Spood was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a best representative.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean...
Here's the thing. It's not criminal to wish bad on other people. I'm under the impression that whatever you put out there comes back to you, kind of like a karma system in that way. So that's like why you won't hear me badmouth other people publicly and stuff like that, right? So I feel like that, like, he's not necessarily doing anything wrong by saying this, but just like personally, I think it's a bad idea.
Benji and the other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spood is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify. But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spood on their side, so they didn't know what to do.
Island 1, well, here we are.
It's actually playing it!
Thank you, Spood! For all your support!
Oh my god!
Glory to West Elm!
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta look up to see if this is like a song that's like on Spotify or something like that. Oh my god. There's like a Spotify playlist for it and everything. That's nuts. That's so funny. Oh my god. That must have been, it must have been so cool to be a part of this.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over the volcano.
Oh, that's so cool! Wow! I was wondering what that was.
Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the
That
volcano.
looks so
what
sick.
better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it?
So Ish has the possibility to do like the funniest thing ever in this video. I don't know if he will, but we'll see.
Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
Live under the ground, like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there.
Smart.
But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Oh, yes, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the single secret advantage.
So are they not able to go to the nether? Because I guess it would make sense that the volcano would be up here. But I think just like this little valley here would be good. But also, when this all flows down. We know there was like a private one down here. God, this map is so cool. I'm getting so many creative, like there's, I pray that one of the 43 million people that watch this video is a musical writer to adapt this, because that would be so funny.
That Island 1 had. And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus.
Oh.
Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return. So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
This is not gonna end well.
Lingolini's hope was that Infernus never asks for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise,
Is that a President Obama?
for those
skin?
minerals and for
Michelle, I'm in a Minecraft video.
That's about the deal entirely. Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble.
I don't see this mafia surviving. I'm gonna be so for real.
That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well.
Okay.
Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Sick.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore.
Okay,
There was
that's
only
surprising.
one holdout.
Yeah, the scary ass southern one. That dude, I can't
This
like.
mysterious
I'm sorry, like what? The fact that there are people who dedicate their entire day to be part of this like server, and they're guards. They're just standing guard around this place. Like that to me is nuts.
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap.
Dictator?
How are you elected exactly? By vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected? What's that?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way.
I see.
This guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenants. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News. So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you.
Oh my god, being a news reporter on this, that's gotta be the most fun job in the world, bro. Being a journalist, that sounds so fun.
I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
Oh!
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
Really? That's nuts!
For a reason. It's for profit, okay.
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
Oh, So Ish just kind of hates this island specifically.
Awful! I hated it!
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping
Yay!
this gesture would lead to peace.
Well,
but not everyone agreed with this
no,
approach.
that obviously fucks. Yeah, something that I'm a little worried about is that we literally just saw it earlier in this video, like on I think literally on day 2 or something, that the migrants were seen as an invasion. So I'm hoping that they will know that it's for, to help.
The end of Island 2.
When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war.
Yeah.
As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
Oh, Flo, I'm interested to see what Flux does with this, because that can't be good.
I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Yay!
Despite
That's
all
really
the
cool.
chaos, Sap still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable. He's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Yeah.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah, look at this. Yeah. I'm loaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2
Oh my
forever.
god, what now? GTA. Yeah, literally GTA.
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
The violin? Yeah. Oh, Seraphim's gonna fuck. Oh, no. Just look at the flowers. Just look at the flowers, Jofiel. Yeah.
Seraphim! What are you doing?
What? No way. The second in command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
What? Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen.
Fuck Fitz the Wizard, shame. I was planning to offer myself later, not you crazy.
Jofiel, why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Oh
Back at
no!
Sap's place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow. But for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
No! No! No Flux? No way! Oh my Oh my god, no! Oh No, surely not. It might be a no. Flux can't be behind this. Surely. Oh shit! This is incredible. What the? I need a minute. Oh my god. How are we looking? Oh, they're down to 300 now. 392, 468. Okay. Whew.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina Pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly.
Oh?
They sent me the footage of what happened. Oh, no.
Oh, he went.
He doesn't know the lava layers there.
Oh! No. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. I think I'm...
Oh my god.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo Sidefall.
Damn.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier.
No, I need to know what if Flux is connected to the assassination of Jovial.
For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested. Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherite in the volcano, and this news spread all across the island. This was a disaster for Infernus and the Linguolini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite. Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army. Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not.
So I guess we're going to civil war, aren't we?
Now with Netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field. But the volcano people are hogging it.
The volcano
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
So true. Oh my god, and it's all built. Oh, that's beautiful.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of
Yeah.
Even though I was just a farmer, you know, you still made me feel important.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops. Now, after Jophiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth. But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Almond's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. Oh my God. So another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well... Oh my God!
Oh my god!
Wolfram's dead.
What? We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments.
Oh my god, there's so many assassinations, dude!
This Commonwealth citizen went to the Caste Coalition to complain to Caste directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
The Commonwealth erupted. The Caste Coalition thrived. But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
You
Is he not
would've
getting
if you
paid?
didn't skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Probably
Earlier, Work Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbie Land. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Caste Coalition.
Okay.
He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to
Don't
the
fall off.
ground.
Oh! What the?
So either Woodkid or whatever decided that he was gonna do the funniest thing ever, or we just witnessed another second-hand murder.
Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting.
Oh.
That said, every other major leader was now on their way.
This is dangerous.
As the leaders and representatives arrived,
really
there was
dangerous.
one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting. Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quote, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent.
Oh!
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
Oh, no.
What do you mean, has to go?
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting. It's gonna happen today.
Oh, please tell me you didn't rig anything.
Welcome. Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jofield.
What?
And today, we will finish the job!
Wait, so Seraphim gets there.
There's just so many guards. Like, there's no way.
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring it to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye. Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
But how can Seraphim take down this? Like, what's the plan?
Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofield by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that leaders are not safe.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad.
Oh no.
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He
Your own
has
friend?
no idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
What just happened? What happened?
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
Why is there a trap?
Is this all a setup? Saps, look, where's Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this? Wait, Saps? You have to find him.
Put him down! Kill him! Kill Saps! Saps, where are you?
His own friend. And he was there building with him. Oh my god, what a genius way he took them all out. Wait. Oh my god, and Cass wasn't there.
What just happened? What happened?
I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
Why is there a trap?
Is this all a setup? Saps, look, where's Saps?
Is Seraphim able to get out?
Wait, Saps? You have to find him.
Put him down! Kill him! Kill Saps! Saps, where are you? Saps!
Jesus Christ, man! Holy sh!
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock. On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofield, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this.
Oh my god.
He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan. But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island.
Jesus.
The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed. Oh!
Seraphim didn't get away.
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all. Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap
Flux is a genius. That's nuts.
that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be. With that, all the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cast Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
If you had to betray one person to save thousands.
Oh, I have goosebumps, dude.
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall. Both islands now have 1 day to prepare.
How many days are they going through? Day 10, okay. Holy sh**, man. Wow. Whew.
Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up, and up, and up, and was never seen again.
Okay, I mean, random side plot that he probably spent like many hours of his life that he's never gonna get back. That's very funny.
Day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh! Come on! Don't jump!
He's gonna kill himself?
Oh! Oh! What? I didn't do anything.
I blame Ish.
Meanwhile, at
blame
Elysium,
God.
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald.
The fuck is a
The
Gerald?
mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
Let's go!
Gerald, no.
There they all go. Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
Poison fatal?
So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dinosurf. That is, until...
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
God, assassinated.
What is he? Permanently closed. All food is now at... Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosurf?
Squeak!
Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete.
Sick.
What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed. That's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat.
Sick.
This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one.
Oh?
There has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in Westhelm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood.
Okay.
The two leading figures are Westhelm citizen Ramsay Pi and Westhelm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design
This is gonna be just the story of Caesar.
his Colosseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed.
I love they have like the
first
water
part of their
ducks
plan was to
that
take
the
out
Romans
Spood's
had.
second in command, a player named Oo.
Yeah.
Second in command down. But Ramsay Pi was immediately chased down by Westhelm's army.
Could have made something happen, man.
Oh.
Is Ramsay gonna... Oh my god.
With Ramsay Pi dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
Yeah.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of Westhelm. Glory to Westhelm. Glory to Westhelm. Glory to Westhelm. Glory to Westhelm.
I'm positive I didn't see that skin right. Okay, it is not. I don't know if you guys knew that this is like almost the same head shape as Zephos, you know, Lewis from the Oxcast. Wow. We're back at the council building meeting thing.
Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with Westhelm's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus' job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of the things where like both parties are doing a little bit wrong, a little bit right in that regard, right? It's going to be hard to balance that.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
I think at this point you have to say yes.
It's still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh.
Let
the Mario Now,
Let the Mario talk.
Seneca's biggest ally was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
I mean, I think he's already trying, like, I think he's thinking that he's already had, like, if they remember the mineral trade thingy-majig, so he's probably prepared for that anyway, so instead of waiting for the other shoe to drop, he's just gonna get in front of that, which I think is politically a smart decision.
Yes.
Here, here.
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Linguini went even further.
On the day one, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next 2-3 days.
I doubt it.
No, that's side-fault propaganda.
That's propaganda.
And so, after even more
That's
discussion,
side-fault
Westhelm made
propaganda.
a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So, Lingolini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus, and we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Oh, it's bad. How the fuck am I cheering for the Mafia of all people? I was thoroughly not expecting to cheer for the Mafia. I'm gonna be so free with you. I thought they would last the least long.
Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
Give me a hit on Mario.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
I'm screwed. What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island.
I would too.
But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial. Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call me Cass, and
no, not
of course,
Cass.
the guy who demoted me.
And because
Not
Seraphim
Cass.
was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh no. There he goes. To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making
my
the people
god, Flux is like the main villain of the Green Island. Like, that's nuts.
of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1. In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop.
Oh,
After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
Oh my god. I can't believe it that Flux set all this in motion and it works.
Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops. Although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
Very fair.
And I am, I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Smart.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
Just want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saporada to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
Okay, just make sure you check the roof for traps, innit? Pretty. That's what we saw flashing in the beginning.
But first...
Oh?
Why is it up here? They're moving the warden up. No. No, they're not.
Wait, can you come on?
They're bringing it to the surface.
That works? Sidefall!
Lava? So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in
And Sidefall got killed. Oh my god.
Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic.
Oh
Lava's
my
not rising,
god.
but this is just as dangerous.
It's on the surface. Also, I just want to say that this song is so peak. You can definitely tell that there's some English background into that. This is like older English, like grunge rock, like the baddie rock we would see at the rise through the 1900s. So peak, fantastic. I was like Sex Pistols-esque, right? So peak. Oh my god.
The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations. Oh my god. Dude, how is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it cut to West Helm. But the West Helm army was ready.
So peak.
Ready, aim, fire!
Ah, this is so sick! This is also just like really impressively produced. Like, I don't know if you guys know, I usually do musicals on this channel, and this style of music, especially when it comes to like electric guitars, I think like the closest thing has been like maybe 6. But like this style of music, just instrumentally impressive. I'm just so not used to hearing someone so good. Like these guitar harmonies on the solo is crazy. And you can tell that like probably was also at some point done live, maybe against each other, whatever. I would love to know about this band and how that all worked logistically. So if anyone can give me any details on that, please do so in the comments. My goodness gracious. It's a genocide.
Welcome to West Helm.
It's in a building. Remy, no! Yeah! Rejoice! That killed so many people. Remy's up there. That's probably one, like that rivals the moment that what was his name? Joseph, whatever it was. When Seraphim assassinated the first leader and went down into the bunker. That moment, this moment right here, right? Oh, that is so cool. Sap. Oh shit, trial.
The defendant Saporata is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field,
thank you,
the murder of Alkaline Alk, and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
Please thank you.
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
I would probably argue that any sane person, especially if we're going by American standards, here's the thing, laws between, like, let's compare my country of Denmark to America. If you get arrested in Denmark, you done something. Like, you've done something, usually. In America, you can get arrested for nothing, right? So like if you ever get to a point like the Danish justice system is incredible. I personally think I have some experience with it. No details on that. But it is actually really incredible. And it just works really well. Whereas in America, you can get arrested for walking, like it's nuts. So I understand why he'd run off. Had this been me and I was in Denmark, I would have stayed. Just because, but also knowing like the circumstances of this right here, right? I would know that they probably want to try to kill Sap as like blind redemption rage, which wouldn't have been good. But yeah.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saparada.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps. You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200. Gotoga, Hive Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
I forgot Thomas was in the chamber.
To gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it?
The trap too.
Well, Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps, is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision.
Oh my god.
Judge Timebomb, find Saparada. Guilty on all counts.
Okay, so really funny because this judge right here, guy, he's gotta feel like the dumbest in the world. I hope that there's like we get to like see him and react to it. Like Flux pulled off something incredible. Like, don't want to take away from that, but holy shit, dumb right here in the judge seat.
Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
Cool.
Executed. Oh, that's it.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm sapped. Are you running away?
No way. No way.
Is he getting away?
Oh, fall damage.
He got away?
Where'd he go? Bodyguards.
He escaped, man. Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me! No!
He got away?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
Murderer.
Guilty on all counts.
Disgrace to all of the island.
Saps, why did you do this?
Oh my god. Damn, dude. Holy sh. That's nuts, bro. Oh, absolute cinema. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, the fact that he escaped as well, which means there's time for redemption. Maybe he can live to clear his name. Oh, but also across the islands and there's so much happening. Oh. Okay, so 370 versus 440. Okay. Oh, the borders.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
Remy! Remy's there! Is this Prince of Egypt?
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped.
Jeez.
At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Is this Island 1?
Whoa!
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2. They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
We're probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the 2 islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other.
Oh, that's
like
great.
These 2 who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing!
Oh, it's like I almost said the
Island
Suez Canal, the channel between Britain and France. It's so cool.
Island 2.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared.
Oh, that's
It became
amazing.
very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
That said, at the beginning of day 7, Lingolini made a big decision. He had decided
Mafia
to
music.
move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
Oh.
This is much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's netherite meeting, which got a little heated,
Yeah.
Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and settled in the Caste Coalition.
Should we just gonna accept that?
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well. This is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Caste Coalition.
Fair.
That said, the Caste Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We
Wood
are gathered
Mommy.
here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy.
Didn't she
a
technically
beacon
kill
of
him, though?
kindness in our community.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles. Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth,
Yeah.
which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world.
Nuts.
On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill saps, but
Yeah,
his other
makes
big
sense.
goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work until one of the people who moved in was Knight Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who
And
had
also-
to flee from Westhelm
Yeah.
because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. As long as Spoo doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping
That's
from his
nuts that he
trial,
got
although
away.
His spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzgrig and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1.
I agree. Good course of action.
But it wouldn't be so easy.
No.
Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
He's using the bridge?
He's trying to use the bridge.
No way. No way.
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
Island 1.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1.
Oh no.
Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
He's gonna get boiled.
Hey, buddy.
Whoa. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good. On the south side of the island.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic
Oh my
civilization on
god,
Island
this is so peak. There's no way they're getting to him now.
1.
How was the trip?
I ran across the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant. Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission. Turntap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2.
Why?
Not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of
Cynic out there trying to murder Mario!
Linguini betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Lingolini had opened up the volcano for netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingolini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Lingolini
So they
had
sent out a
done,
hit on
and
Linguini.
Sinica
Oh my god, are they gonna
wanted
kill him?
revenge. Oh! They're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down, baby!
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingolini so publicly betrayed Infernus. They found him.
Hey, you ever thought about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
He's been like from day 1.
They've got him. They've got him.
Mamma mia.
Oh my god, they took out the entire mafia!
The Covenant had massacred the Lingolini Mafia. Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
Oh, that's a cool meeting place. Oh yeah, Flux.
Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died.
Cool.
Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps ran to Island 1, so we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders.
Crime
Basically,
scene.
if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Oh my god, Fluxion is a fucking genius, bro. That is incredible. Like, bro, this guy's a super villain.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on sight. We hunted him down the other day. We couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parent, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
Yeah, this is nuts. Oh my god.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind.
I can't believe he actually got away with
The cost of their
it.
deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
Oh, that's
We've just
so
been trying
cute.
to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofiel hit us pretty hard.
Bro, I keep getting to remember that I'm watching a Minecraft video on YouTube. I'm getting so invested, and so are they. They built a monument to a guy who's like alive and well in real life, you know?
People of Aperion had elected a new leader, but
Oh, Hero
was never
Brian, that's
quite
not great.
the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm,
pretty.
but
So
instead
pretty.
a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they
Saps.
loved. Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Oh.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground, neutral ground.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
Can I speak to
Oh,
the
there's a hello.
leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Wait, can I know more about this Casberry person? They seem very cute. Hello.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately, Shpood rejected Saps' request for a meeting
Fair.
because Shpood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him.
Very
so
fair.
instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
Oh, they're still standing? So cool.
Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear.
But bro, they're pirates. You have a giant bounty on your head. What are you doing, gang?
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safe option. At the end of the day, I don't want any of you guys to get killed for something that I'm being framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly...
Yeah.
Need to leave?
Where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head. So he told Saps to run.
What's going on?
Turntap's a fucking genius. What the hell? How could he possibly know?
1 sec. You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Oh no.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own, or like just. Here, I'll explain to you in a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
This is so suspicious.
Yeah.
As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Oh, you are truly alone, brother.
Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust. He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead. And
Saps.
so he ventured into the snow.
He's gonna die there.
And started collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off. But he didn't.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Oh my god, the storytelling in this is like, dude, I want you guys to know that I originally planned to record this over the next 4 days or something like that. I've almost been recording for 2 hours. I have never in the history of my solo channel sat down and recorded for this long. I am so invested. I'm gonna have to like cut the video for Patreon at least here. You guys won't notice because it's like a cut down version. This like oh my god, I can't believe this isn't scripted. Like this is all like to me it was like, oh, they're gonna simulate civilization. Remember we were talking about like, oh, okay, maybe this will happen in the beginning, and now it's just like this full-fledged opera. like holy shit, this story just continues to grow. My goodness gracious, we still got like with 8, we got 3 more days to see what happens. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm watching this for free. So we're actually seeing quite a significant amount of differences. And it's really interesting because we're not approaching this as like it became way more of like a movie than it became an actual experiment, right? But kind of nuts to think that they've lost, it was 500 each, right? So they've only lost like 169 people over on this island, whereas here it's 150, right? Or I'm so good at math. It's not even, I'm Stupid. It's 69 people. It's not 169 people. Whereas here it's 150. I'm so good at math, guys. It's crazy.
No, I agree. Math is hard.
But yeah, it's a cool parallel. It's not really a cool parallel, but it's an interesting parallel to how in the real world as well, where like Green Island didn't have to fight literal like for survival as much as Orange Island did, and you can see that reflecting in the numbers left on day 8. Sick.
Welcome everyone. Today we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death. Rinit, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dino's Earth.
Oh, shit.
Ready, set, fight!
Come on, Remy.
Here they go.
Come on, Remy. Come on, Remy.
Wait, some guy jumped in.
Oh, wow. Okay. Fucking idiot. Yes! Now, if this was true Roman fashion, they're gonna execute Remy right now.
Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Colosseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now,
That's
it's been a busy
nuts.
few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you!
That's so
Look
cool.
at it!
So what's the use
So
of this?
cool.
I don't really know. What's the point of anything? We just build. We have
What's
too
the
many
point of
builders, not
anything?
enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign began with him almost being
Yeah.
killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he
Dude,
went.
gotta give
and
credit to like the guards around him that are like super dedicated to keeping him safe, man.
who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
And Arcturus is currently taking refuge on the other island, right?
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier
Yeah,
today.
he's in the Commonwealth,
Spood
yeah.
had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they
Cool.
discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
Oh, that's...
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They stepped that chocolate.
Spood, man.
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with West Helm.
I was about, dude, Cass has just been so consistently good throughout this entire show. Like, I think, like, if any of these people should be real world politicians, I feel like Cass would be one of them. Man, I guess I think what I'm a little curious about is what Cass thinks of the whole Sap situation, because she was absent from the meeting for the attempted murder, and I assume she'd probably be more pissed if there was an attempt on her life. But I mean, she's also smart. I really love the like the little logo they put on their shields. That's really cool.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jovial's grave, and had stolen Jovial's head.
Can I wear this? Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this
You're a moron, Addison. What the fuck? What was the end game to that?
kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cast Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who are mostly cheese merchants and call themselves the Conquistadors.
The way of cheese.
It's kind of nuts that new nations, because we know that it's like up until day 10, right? So within like such latent experience, we still have like these factions kind of splitting off and stuff like that. I am 1,000,000% gonna be part of this if I can next time. This seems like so much fun.
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land...
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying
What?
Oppenheimer.
What?
On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Yes, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16
Do they
furnaces.
still not have a leader over in this, like in, I forgot, was it Scientology? You know, what is the faction over here? I keep forgetting the name of
Together
it.
simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
Wait. As much as Luminara was finally starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm
Flux
thinking
is-
of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
Flux, I don't think that's a good idea. Like, honestly, Flux, I don't think that's a good idea. You've been playing this so perfectly well by staying hidden, right? That and that's why like you never see who's fully in charge. If like someone comes out there and they're caught or whatever, like 1,000,000%, like it's not them. Someone's behind them, right? There's always the bigger guy, right? I feel like Flux should have stayed hidden, so we'll see.
Like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission.
I'm so surprised that no one has laid claim at all to the southern island. Like I feel like so much could still be done. Like it's Minecraft. Surely there's got to be something that can be done.
2 nations had their own separate goals. They were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all of the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today.
Poor Saps.
But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama: the murder of Lingolini.
Yeah.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia.
Oh,
Vietnam had
I thought they took all of them out.
Escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support.
Well, obviously, like we were told, this is literally like the Navy SEALs of this server. Like they're like pro PvP players and shit. And especially like something that really Turntap here. Turntap is a really interesting character to me, just because. Okay, I say this as he's not a Minecraft player. What am I doing, man? No, Turntap is an interesting player, like an interesting character to me, just because of like the mystery around him. Because I felt like we didn't get much insight into how the coalition was started. Like, how did he go and grab all these incredible PvP players to have to the point where he has literal guards just standing guard around this around it, and furthermore, Turntap seems to be very, very, very smart and insightful in regards to how he knew about like the pirate trap, or that something was up and stuff like that. So either there's something going on there, or he's just that smart.
But was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself.
Smart.
If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble.
I feel like here I would probably think, what's the motive here? Like what's the motive of the Covenant to be killing, you know, the Mafia in that regard? I feel like it would lead back to Seneca at some point, right?
But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingolini Mafia.
Mushroomed Kingdom, yeah.
Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Shmood's extradition request, Shmood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Shmood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on West.
Yeah, because don't they still have like the UN agreement type shit over on that island? I feel like that hasn't changed, even though there's been so many like murders.
So Shmood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Shmood to then declare war and have everyone's support.
Okay.
And Shmood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the West Helm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Saps?
Make a deal. We're running out of time.
Saps is back. And Turntap's here too for some reason.
Oh, that's ooh. Well, I mean, this is gonna be very interesting. There's a lot of tension here between some of these characters.
Because the Covenant had brought Saps to West Helm yesterday, Shmood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to West Helm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Shmood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Shmood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Hey, you can turn the sun away, paint the moon in blood.
You can turn the sun away, paint the moon in blood.
If we can do what we do best, we're nocturnal light.
Oh, yeah.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1? Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Flexion.
Emperor Shmood was having trouble believing Saps.
Wait, which I mean, to an extent, I believe it. To an extent, I believe it. But and we sit here with the benefit of hindsight, and what, and also earlier in the video, I was like kind of on the judge, whatever his name was, and like it wasn't meant to be like that I would know better, because 100% I would probably be on the same side as him if I was ever in this video, and it makes for such a great storyline as well. I'm just thinking that the people who were so convinced are probably watching this like, you know.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Shmood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingolini situation. So Shmood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2.
I think that is a terrifying idea, but I mean, again, like Saps has no other options at this point, does he?
Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
So you turned the sun away. How could you be so cruel? Ooh, hey. You wrapped the moon in ice. That's not nice. Not nice.
And they just built no mean room.
Shmood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Shmood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Flexion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him.
Remember what I said? Staying hidden was the best game here. Oh, Flux, you might have flown a little bit too close to the sun here, buddy.
This gave Saps and Schmoot's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with West Helm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2...
I think someone died in chat while that
with
was
West
happening.
Helm's military proposal,
Yeah,
which
someone
was,
died.
if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 This
Benji?
is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Well, I think Benji should just plead for like go full Switzerland and just take like a neutral stance. I don't think they would necessarily mind in that regard. I think the main problem is that I think they'd be afraid. Well, also because I don't think as Elysium they wouldn't fight anyway, but I also think that it's just because they don't have to worry about anything internal while they're fighting a war between islands, should that happen, right? And as long as there's a neutral nation from Benji, they don't have to worry about that. So I think that's fair.
So might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince him after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
This song is so peak. Like, what the f is this? What's blessing my ears right now? Oh, Saps, be careful here, buddy. I'm gonna be so pissed if we don't get to see a Flux Saps confrontation. My God. Because we also gotta remember that if they die from, like, fall damage or some drowning lava, whatever, then, you know, it's GG. But probably some of the more important characters are not doing all the dirty work.
For the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion
He
and
only
his
killed
conspirators.
3 people.
So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What does that? What does
we
that
are
mean?
not
That's vague. What does that
Are we
mean?
going to
corruption?
Listen,
Elysium
Bro, let
wasn't
this man speak!
convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago...
Uh-oh.
What the... What is this? About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions. Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
They're being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah.
True. After even more deliberation and after even more time passed.
Excuse me, I have to say something important. The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next, like, 5 minutes. I do not know.
What are you talking?
What?
Emperor Spood had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spood had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Night Arcturus.
Oh no, Spood, you were so close.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
They're lying?
Where are they going?
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming
Cool.
a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail, bail.
I feel like if I was in this, I would have like secret exits from any council building and whatnot. I think I'm probably gonna play like the I'm probably gonna be joining something like the Cast Coalition or something like something that makes me feel safe and is peaceful if I ever do something like this. I really want to join in on the next one, but if it's only 1,000 people, I can imagine there's millions wanting to be a part of
The
this.
West Helm Squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation. West Helm then went around, searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
I feel like it would be more interesting for the challenge if they could somehow hide the nameplates in that regard. I feel like faces and disguises and stuff like that would play such a massive part in this, and I feel like having the nameplates up is, you know, I feel that'd be more fun.
Meanwhile, at the Cast Coalition.
Very cute rat.
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Oh no.
Yeah. You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. For what? Oh.
You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps'
So
place?
they do have nameplates off?
And why is he gathering blocks?
You gotta show Cass.
Oh, shit.
What do you think?
Interesting. You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Hyperion.
I'm on it.
So here I'm a little bit like, okay, surely this is a recreation made for our enjoyment, right? Like I can't imagine that it actually happened like this and they get all these camera movements. So I think that's really, really cool. If like they got the two players to kind of like reenact their lines and stuff like that, really ups the production quality, which I don't think that necessarily like fakes the story or anything like that. I think it actually works really well.
A citizen of the Cast Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people, it did raise some questions.
And now you're running for president, you... For helvede, man. I mean, if Luminara was America, it probably would have worked, but man... Day 9, holy shit, how we looking? Okay. Man, you gotta feel for the people that died to random causes or weren't included, you know? Oh.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is and who he can really trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions.
I see.
They were also known to be...
I mean, you've been a thing for like 8 days, but okay.
Ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia.
Yeah.
It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up.
Dude.
When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors, who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own. Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingulini.
Oh, it's all kind of
Seneca
falling
was
apart.
so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond.
Get ahead of it.
And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingulini's head.
Let this be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was
Seneca, what the fuck?
hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having...
Vietnam?
The Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
This is also a sick like meeting room that they've made here.
Vietnam, I'm getting
Vietnam,
word
okay,
that
my bad.
Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
Oh my god, bro. Vietnam, hello?
Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them, then we are not going
Benji?
Benji's dead.
What? Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingulini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingulini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island. But he ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life.
Oh my god!
Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium, and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So
why is Flux hello? Well, I guess this island doesn't really know about saps and all that just yet, do they? Hey, there's also a lot more nations here than I thought, you know? Like, this is really cool, dude. Man, this story, Benji, oh my god. And then, here's the thing. Benji, whoever plays Benji Button, didn't necessarily, like, because we got to remember, in the end, this is Minecraft, and you don't really have to carry over the ethics from yourself to your Minecraft character. That's like the whole thing for video games. I'm really bad at that. Like, for example, I can't pick bad dialogue in video games, for example. I'll but having like he could have essentially just done this and gone against it, but it makes sense that the leader of someone like from the land of peace who said, ends justifies the means in that regard. And if it means to kill Lingolini and get peace, then we'll do that. And then it just led to further conflict and strife. I could see that plaguing the leader of Elysium like that. My goodness. But there are also representatives from both islands here. Yeah, so I guess none of them are skeptical about Flux at all? Interesting.
Later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus.
Oh boy.
Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right, look. We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Cass Coalition.
Being possibly responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against Luminara. I cannot
No.
believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
See, this is like, that's not how a justice system should work. You can't just put someone on trial for that. Like, us with the benefit of hindsight, we know Flux did this, right? But seeing someone dick sand is not enough to put them on trial.
Why did you not bring this up beforehand?
So if you were guilty, run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that.
Touche.
We're both
Fine.
not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor.
He's sending a message.
He's like stopping every few
Yeah.
seconds.
People stop. Don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until...
Oh, hey, what is this?
What? Wait, Flux is getting away? It turned out Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest.
I was literally just about to say that, like, if I was gonna do this, I would put someone else's, like, country shield, whatever, on my thing, and then do exactly that. I'm so sad I didn't say that. Oh my god. Genius.
When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy.
I mean, well done for thinking on your feet, like saying, come attack me, like, that's nuts.
Yeah. We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Sax the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough. Alright.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara. Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
Flux, you are a genius. Holy sh! Why am I rooting for, like, a villain? This is awesome!
Yesterday, Emperor Spoon had caused a lot
you're a
of
moron.
chaos
Spoon's
with
gonna
his
die.
failed attempts to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spoon had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Jovial's head in exchange for netherite. Spood accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
Oh my
Now,
god,
this actually led to an
Spood! You are such a rat! Oh my god, bro, are these people like actors? Like, that's nuts how it all just plays out, bro. It's Spood. Oh my, hey, you're the leader, Wesley. You want that? Yeah, I'll take the head, sure. Here you go. That's hilarious.
Between West Helm
Pete.
and Tricolor, the first ever multi-island alliance, and a
Sick.
strategic move by Spood to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spood also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
Oh?
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant. This is because they believed TurnTap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that TurnTap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, TurnTap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In fact, the reason TurnTap had acted strangely on day 7.
I could see if someone were to ever like recreate this story as like some other media, like animation, musical, whatever. I could see like someone turning the story of Saps and TurnTaps into like a yaoi thing. I could definitely see that. I like of it. Like it's not cool to like, you know, force stuff like that, but literally just from that, like from how this was phrased alone, I could see someone doing that.
It wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Walk ahead.
Anyway, now that TurnTap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which TurnTap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spood could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here, you're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leader.
Oh, it's this guy.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Spood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. Are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright. Could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
Saps, you need to chill, right? You need to... Ugh.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada.
Oh no.
And the Commonwealth gives you Night Arcturus.
Oh no!
Oh wow.
RT for Saps.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now. And then... we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes
can't
back
trust
every
him.
now and then. We'll find him.
You can't trust him.
Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of West Helm.
Jesus.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent. Alright. Get out.
Yes! Oh, thank God!
Now.
Holy Spood! Holy what a character he is, man! Okay.
Soon, it would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend. As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy. What? Saps getting attacked.
No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no,
The
no.
attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant,
Oh,
but
thank
this
God.
led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Let's come inside.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control. And then... Someone's setting up dripstone.
Turn tab. Please not Saps. Turn tap!
And like that, Turntap was dead, killed by 2 disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle. Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Linguini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone.
Oh, they are powerful now then. Holy Seneca is kind of a ruthless leader as well, so that's... Oh.
Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis.
What now?
It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Spood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
Glory to Westhelm.
Oh my God! Absolute cinema! Oh!
These guys are all waiting.
Let those be his last words.
Oh my God. This is it.
Oh my God! Glory to Westhelm indeed! Holy shit, it's Craig, you are Oh, Spood himself is there?
Where is everyone?
The Commonwealth had been completely abandoned.
What?
See, after Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him. Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos,
The Commonwealth was literally once the biggest faction in the world.
Global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated. So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all. Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
No! No! Oh,
welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Seneca.
There are so many people. Oh my God. Infernus is massive.
Oh my God! What the f? Nah, Seneca. Oh and like the remnants of Saps' escape. There's so much they need to wrap up for the final day. Oh my God.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party.
Aww.
But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps, or was it Flux?
This is... Because, like, in reality, Cass could literally just not... involve herself, but obviously she has to between the Flux Sap stuff, and that sadly ties into the civil war going on in the other. Oh my God, and the Commonwealth are now part of it. Jesus Christ.
See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing.
And now pretty much all of this starts with Flux.
Made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found guilty.
America.
In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why.
Time Bomb was in on it?
Flux had bribed the judge.
Oh my God! Judge Time Bomb was sitting laughing at me while I was calling him a moron! He knew this entire time! Oh my God! Oh my God, all of you must have just sat there Oh my god, he must feel so stupid in hindsight. And literally, as I point to Judge Time Bomb, 4 fingers were pointing back to me like a moron. I can't believe it. Why am I getting this worked up over a fucking Minecraft video? What the fuck is going on?
Found guilty. When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
Oh my goodness!
The whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
Cass calls for the death of Flux?
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Legacy.
Okay.
I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave.
I can't believe that the judge wasn't. Of course he was. Oh, vad dumt, Kasper. För helvete.
Sounds good. See?
All right, first thing tomorrow.
Oh, for Satan, man. We're still over 300. Like, there's almost 100 different. But at this point, it doesn't even matter because they're so scattered throughout all the clans.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, Three Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend. And I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
Rocket Star. Oh, Flux, you got another thing coming. But, what about Saps?
All right, let's go, let's go.
Dude.
And so, the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Empyreon to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
The plan was simple. Empyreon would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape. Oh, they're here! They're here! Flux is running. They're after him.
Huh? Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh!
Okay, wait,
surrender!
Okay,
Surrender.
I'm not moving,
Stop.
Flux, look, you're under the arrest, killing Jag, Alpha,
You're under the rest.
Tricolor, and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination.
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial.
Wait, I thought it was
He's our president. They're trying to arrest our president.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Yeah.
Hard speaking to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until...
Is he running away?
Oh, he's running. He's running.
Please don't kill him now. How is he this prepared?
He's actually the killer.
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap he had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
You block up behind.
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
Oh my god, Flux, you are a genius. Who the fuck thinks of putting up a trap like that?
Still,
oh my god, and he probably knew if he gets there, if he gets there, he's gonna be fine. Oh, I'm so glad Cass didn't die though. Holy shit.
And Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I gotta move all of these people over to the Concave storage queue because no one is safe in Luminara anymore.
Holy. Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Aperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again.
Don't join. Don't. No, don't. Oh, he's gonna go to Seneca, isn't he?
Or so he thought.
Yeah, because he wouldn't with the Commonwealth, would he? What? Huh?
I am so confused on what's happening.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god. When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
On day 10, word began to spread about what
clear
had happened,
saps, right?
That was Flux's trap? Yeah, Flux built that trap.
which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Dude, I think Flux was behind everything. Saps was right.
Wait, Rami's talking?
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Oh my gosh. And how long has it been since Saps was accused? So day 5? Or was it before then? I don't even know. Yeah, it's been a hot minute though. Yeah! You said it. Saps, you almost killed yourself. My goodness, can you imagine?
Finally, I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had gone into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
And the world rejoices.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
United against a common enemy, innit?
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why.
No! What the f do you mean? That's not the takeaway from this. Trials are good, but like this is what happens when you let like the public court of opinion dictate everything. Like it's like that one episode of The Orville where people are based on popularity and shit like that, right? If tomorrow on Twitter 50 people start spreading lies about Keanu Reeves, does that mean he has to go to jail just because they pressed post tweet? No, that's not the takeaway from this.
Stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone
Yes.
going, try.
Very. I'm glad you didn't,
the
Cass.
search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, you're kidding.
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in. But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, there's...
Oh, so it comes down like this entire time. I didn't see Seneca as like this like as big of a threat. I genuinely thought it was gonna be like Spood, just because of the Caesar parallels, you know? Wow.
Yep. On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Alright, today we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and Faroe. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all.
Glory to West Helm! Ah!
He was my brother. He was everyone's brother. And they took him from us. They took him.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today,
Joe
we get
Phil.
justice for our entire island.
Alright, everyone in.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
Oh no! Oh, seeing saps, look at the sunset. Oh, they have like underground like speedways? Holy sh-
Alright, let's go, everyone.
Holy sh-
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts.
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Thank you, Saps. All right, everyone, listen up. There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together and let's win this thing.
I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Like the rest of the Covenant is with Seneca, right? So that's very skilled PvP as well. And this is gonna be one for the ages.
All right, here we go. There's so many people.
Also, I was told in between that you see that like I changed my clothes because it's been like a day or two before between the two videos that I recorded the two parts. And I was told by Dragon, the friend who recommended me to watch this video as well. So thank you, Dragon. That the Bard, the London guy, actually was killed by Linguini accidentally as he was going to try to block an arrow in a show. So.
Make me your blind with your civil rights. You demand that I eternize your name. Walk ahead.
Oh my God. I think there might be a problem. Let's go.
Gonna have to nerd pull up or something.
And shame, I take the blame. Living by the rules, Teen Witch, high school blues. Walk ahead.
Wait, what?
Oh my God.
Sorry, one of these shots confused me a little bit. So here they're walking up the volcano.
Cover us in shame, I take the blame. Living by the rules, Teen Witch, high school.
Oh, that's weed. I thought this was like the volcano in the background, which made no sense, but it's not. They have a horse?
Cannons keep provoking. Blood-red sun starts choking.
Dude.
Can anyone stand this nonsense? Eating away, telling us to stop and obey. To stop and obey.
Sheesh.
They're pouring water on the lava.
Smart.
But the water still burns.
That makes sense.
Okay, send out the Covenant now, right now.
Here they come.
Go.
Oh my God, they've been waiting? An ambush!
Big fighting on the ground right now. Covenant is attacking from behind.
How are they gonna tell them apart?
Keep going!
Skin shine, Joker's got silver linings. Holy Mary sings songs in the wet rain. Walking ahead.
Shields up! Shields up!
Now every new day is a new fight.
They're flanking them.
It's just chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Someone show me someone living a desire.
Get down off our mountain!
Jesus.
They got it, they got it.
Trap's ready. Remy, no! No!
Telling us to stop in a day.
The final push, here we go.
I need a moment to calm myself because that's genuinely the strongest reaction I've had to a character dying ever, I think. Did you hear how terrified that scream was? Bro, what the fuck is going on, man? Oh.
They're in. Oh my gosh! Whoa!
Look out for the hole!
I'll jump in the hole with you guys.
But it looks like Infernus is losing. But it's so hard to tell. I can't tell who's who. Like, there's gotta be, like, unless they're carrying their on their shields, which I think is the main identifier, probably someone killed someone that was on the same team. Yeah! It's great. Yeah, no, they're stupid standing up here like that. Sitz Creek! Oh my god! Oh my god, they got her! No, surely he had a countermeasure. Surely that was an escape tunnel. Surely that was an escape tunnel. So both Blitzkrieg and Seneca are dead now.
Surely not.
He survived? Surely he had a countermeasure. Surely that was an escape tunnel.
Surely he had a countermeasure. Surely that was an escape tunnel.
He has a tunnel. Of course.
Where was he? I saw him! You're gonna kill him! Run away!
He's missing? Hold on.
Alright guys, let's
Oh
go.
shit! We get a final showdown with Saps and Flux?
What? No way.
Wow, you actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Oh, you
Let's make this a fair fight, okay? Flux. Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to. I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
Oh, Oh no, please. Oh, come on, Saps, please. Come on, Saps, come on.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Saps. I didn't see who that was. Yes! Oh my god! Holy sh! Oh, it had to be him! Oh my god!
Saps had killed Flux. And with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
It's done! All the leaders! Oh my god! Oh, I have goosebumps, my hair's... Oh! Oh my goodness, we're at the epilogue now. Holy f... That was nuts! So many people died.
Today, we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus. Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces.
Good.
But winning had come at a high cost.
What happened to the builder that betrayed Spood? Oh, so many... Remy! Oh no! Oh no! They got buried next... Oh my god!
After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on. Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
It's great.
In the corner of the crowd.
Cass and Spoot survived the
Island 1
entire
had taken
thing.
the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I'm dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life. Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
How delightful.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
They left it as it was.
The world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cass Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy. And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm. It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
I'm getting emotional.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Go to Westhelm.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200
Oh my God, he got caught?
Luxion with his reign of terror, jump now. Tomas, may you find mercy in the end, senor.
When we first met, I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my
split
citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only
I
champion?
guess Alastor is the officiator.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they would both exchange something slightly different.
What?
If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us.
Excuse me?
3, 2, 1.
Ah. Oh my God! That was incredible! Oh my goodness gracious! That was absolutely incredible! Holy fish! Take a bow, and everyone involved. Wow! 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 Chill, anomaly. Oh my God! That was the best YouTube video I've seen in a long time, if not ever. God, this was beautiful. Oh, Fluxion. Fluxian, you genius. What a villain he was. And these are random people playing on a Minecraft server that managed to do this. Holy if you are watching this and you were a part of this experiment, bravo for creating such an environment. My goodness, great. Get out of here, chair. My goodness gracious. I am at a loss for words. That was one of the most incredible experiences ever. So motivating for me as an artist. Such incredible art. Like life becomes art, becomes life, becomes art. My God, I feel so connected. Like the worst thing is that like these people aren't even like actors. These are just people playing on a Minecraft server. And I felt my heart break as Remy died. Oh my God, when he dedicated a little grave to Flux. Holy shit, this was incredible. If there are any other Minecraft videos like this that you would like for me to watch, please let me know, because that was absolutely incredible. Holy shit. If you don't want me to do it for content, I'm watching that shit on my own time. I don't care. My goodness gracious. Thank you, Dragon Tamer, for suggesting that I check this out. And I was like, if I'm dedicating 2.5 hours to watching something, the business enemy is gonna, okay, I kind of want to do like, we'll try it out for like a reaction analysis if you guys enjoyed that. So, and thank God. Holy fuck. Because I almost said like, nah, I'm sorry, Dragon, not really my style, but holy fuck. Man, that was nuts. I'm gonna go run a marathon now. Oh, Remy. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine the music you could make or the story for, oh my God. 1,000-player experiment became this beautiful story about world politics, the public court of opinion, redemption, brother against brother type shit. I am in awe of what was created and how beautifully it was turned into, like in post-production, because you could see like when they were doing the real thing, it was like laggy and all that stuff from the people, which is fine. That's what it's to be expected with a server with 1,000 people on it, right? And mods, including that. And then, oh my God, I'm at a loss for words. Obviously, I'm not at a loss for words because I'm yapping, but thank you so much for watching this. I genuinely hope you did enjoy this. I enjoyed this, so if you didn't, I'm sorry, but that's okay with me because I thoroughly enjoyed it. Holy fuck. I love my job. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much to the patrons scrolling on screen. Thank you, Rachel, for spending so much time editing this. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you when I see you, I guess. Like if you want more Minecraft, let me know. Like holy man. London, if you're watching this, you know, I'd love to make some music with you. If you're watching this by some obscure reason, I'd love to make some music with you because you have an incredible approach to your music and your voice is very cool. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you when I see you. Take care. Glory to West Helm.